it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course. Hello.
Oh my god, I look disgusting. Holy shit.
You don't. Oh, get out of here. Wait,
Girl.
what did you do this morning?
Nothing. I slept. I haven't showered yet because I'm going to swim later, you know? And then it's just like, I filled my eyebrows in, so I didn't I don't want to offend you.
Could only do one makeup thing before you leave the. Actually, I agree with that now too. Now that we understand eyebrow blindness.
No, yeah, maybe it's a millennial thing, but I mean, like, I think I've talked about this on the podcast. Like, I won't even like go out for a ride. And we talked about in the podcast episode last week, there's no space between my helmet and my sunglasses. So you can't see my eyebrows.
So you can't even see them, but
they're filled in. Oh yeah. I'm not for running. If I'm going on like a group run, I'll fill them in, or if I'm filming content. But
yeah, that's a hard part with content. Anyways, eyebrow filled in for the win. You look good. And also, I'm still team no shower before your morning workout.
No, that's crazy. It's early here too, so it's like, guys,
at what cost?
Don't hate, okay?
I hate. Also, I'm better than everyone this morning.
Tell me, did you run this morning?
I ran this morning.
Ah, girl, shut up.
Not like super early, but I have a lot going on today, so. And I did a speed workout, and it was like over 9 miles, but I did it at like 7 o'clock.
Okay, I ran yesterday.
Yes.
Note. So we talked about that. I think we talked about the hip. The new hip is hipping.
The right hip.
So again, it's like one of those things where it's not as like it hurts worse than the other thing that was hurting, but like less concerning in my mind because it's just like the way it feels. But
yeah,
I ran yesterday. My PT's like, just take it easy. And I was like, okay. So I ran like 4.5 miles. It kind of hurt when I was running. And I was like, of course. So,
what pace were you going?
Like chill, like kind of fast. Like, I don't know, like 8:30-ish.
I feel like your body likes an 8:30.
My body loves an 8:30. It feels better though. But I so kind of hurt when I was running, but like I felt good, if that makes sense. Like I could feel it, whatever. And then I stretched, and then like when this it's kind of like this thing where it hurts when I run, and then it kind of hurts the whole day after. And then it hurts especially bad the next morning. Like after I've slept. You know when it's like stiff when you wake up? I feel great today. It doesn't hurt at all. So I'm like, is she gone?
So
did it just disappear? She's gone.
Wait, I thought it hurt this morning, no?
No, not when I woke
yesterday
up. It usually does. No.
Oh.
It hurt yesterday morning on my run. And then it hurts usually, like, I don't know. I hope so. Wouldn't that be a dream?
Isn't it crazy when some injuries just like all of a sudden disappear? You're like, okay, well,
you know,
what were you doing?
Like literally. No, literally.
Tender.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God. I thought I pulled something weird happened. So lol to the injuries. So on my morning run, I was doing, it was actually I didn't do the workout exactly just because I didn't warm up. I put myself in this position. When you wake up and like the first thing you do, I drink a little water. I actually did this workout fasted, which, don't recommend if it's like a long speed workout. I was going to bring gel and stuff though, and some water and electrolytes. So I had fuel, but the warm up was just like running Napa to go potty. And once she did that, it was like 1.5 miles. This workout called for like a 3-mile warm up. And I didn't have the time.
God, no.
Well, yeah. Well, I should have done, it either called for a 3-mile warm up or a dynamic warm up. Like I should have actually put like 10 minutes into like getting the body moving, because 1.5 miles did not work. It was going to be 3 times 2 miles, like a little bit faster than goal race pace.
Okay. So that was 3-mile warm up.
Yes.
3 times 2 miles. So the whole thing was going to be like 10.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes.
Ideally,
that's a marathon workout if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. Am I right? Like a midweek 10. Gotta love it.
In the morning too.
Yeah. In the morning, that you really feel better than everyone else. Seriously. But it was going well, but Dov did the first set with me and it was good. Like we were like on target on paces. The next set, like I just was kind of fatigued and it was windy, add in some like excuses. So I did like marathon pace. And then the next set is when something happened. All of a sudden, I felt
Oh no.
no, it was bad.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, not a good
I don't
thing.
really know. I don't know because it went away, but I was feeling like tightness in my Achilles and it felt like a bug was there. It felt like something was kind of like nibbling at my leg. And then all of a sudden I
Interesting.
heard like a snapping sound. And I was like, did
What
I
the
just
fuck?
snap my Achilles? And so I stopped. And then I looked down and it was a little itchy and tender. And then it went away.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
So
you
I
get,
didn't
like-
do my last set.
Did you? Like I
So
got
I was a little
attacked
scared.
by an invisible Achilles. Maybe. I've seen this thing. Okay, so I
Oh
heard this
God.
story. I don't
Is,
even know. I think I heard this when I was like 16.
is it a wise
And
tale? Is it wise
so
or
like,
wives?
well, I think it's wives, but like maybe
Like as
the
in
wives, because the wives be talking
they
shit.
gossip. Oh my God,
They
I love that.
gossip.
Okay. Let's
I
what
don't know
they
if that's
say.
true. So, okay. Back, I don't remember. I guess when I was like a teenager, I don't know. I heard this story about people that would like hide under cars and then like slice your Achilles.
What the heck? No.
Yeah, I don't know if this happened to somebody. Someone got attacked on the news. I don't know, and or like people.
Is this an
I don't
Ohio
know.
thing?
Maybe it just happens all the time in Ohio. So then every time, not every time, but like if I'm getting in my car like at night, I'm like, please don't slice my Achilles. So maybe that's what happened to you on your run. Maybe someone was
Oh, and I
hiding
just
under a
didn't even
park
see it.
bench and they just like, that's
That
so weird. It was like itchy. I have so many
it was
questions.
like
Sorry.
itchy. Oh no. I'm scared of this.
I know.
You think about this. This is what I'm scared of. Somebody pulling up in a big
Oh,
van,
God.
like being like, want some candy, and then they fucking take me. I'm still scared of getting kidnapped.
Do you ever, when you're running, like, do you ever run?
Have you ever fueled with carbs? No. Shout
Yeah,
out to last
literally
episode.
never. So, have you ever had I was like running on the sidewalk or whatever, but like had a car that was just like on the road driving a little too slow? But you
Yeah.
like feel like, I'm like, are you just like following me? Like, why are you driving? And then you start getting like irrationally angry.
Yes.
And then you turn, and then it's just
Well,
like
I
an
get-
old lady. And you're like,
yeah.
oh.
It's so scary that we have to think about those things. Well, when I notice a car is doing that, I make it known that I see them. Like I turn
just, like,
around
jump
and
into a
make
bush?
direct
You're like,
get their Achilles. No, I make it
Yeah.
no. I'm just like, I see you being weird right now. So if you do something, I'm very aware of it. Because I was told once, okay, this is also random, but I was told once when you're alone walking, like you don't want to go on your phone because then people are more likely to kill you or something like that.
oh.
Like you want to be
Okay.
aware. You don't
Good
want
to
to be
know.
like,
Well, yeah.
but
yeah,
sometimes I'll be like, I always do this too when I'm like on a run and it's dark and I'm like kind of close to my car. I'll be like, oh, I see you in the distance. Okay, I'll be there in 2 seconds. I'll be there in 5
We've
minutes.
all been there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I do that a lot. And then
You're like my
phone
big,
starts
strong, 6'7", 300-pound boyfriend
ringing. Defensive lineman.
who has his conceal and carry and has 30 guns on his body right now.
Hashtag
Like I
Second
see you in
Amendment.
the distance.
Yeah, exactly. Was that you shooting off a rifle? Okay, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about something the other day, and I know you're gonna be like, yeah, in agreement.
Okay.
Um,
Always.
Isn't it crazy?
Literally.
People who regularly run 100-mile weeks.
Okay, can you imagine? First of all, I've never, like if I hit 100 on the bike, I mean, I hit 100 probably every week on the bike, but like that's
It's a lot.
a lot. I'm like, man, 100 on the bike. I'm like, I mean, I guess I hit more. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm like, I kind of aim for like hitting over 100 and I'm like, man, I'm tired. Running? I do like a 30, like when I was marathon training, I don't know how many miles you get up to, but I mean, for me, I really can't run. It just, my body starts to deteriorate pretty quickly. So
Well, you have
I think my
500
max-
sports. Yeah, what's your max when
True.
you would do it?
True. But I think my max is like 30 to 35.
Okay.
And that's like,
well, that makes
pushing
sense.
it. That's it. And like, I feel like even if I didn't ride or swim or anything, I feel like that would still be my max because my hips can't. She can't. 100-mile weeks. What? Who? I don't know.
But I feel like some
How?
people, because I'm kind of similar, but since I don't have a lot of like other sports that I do, like I think I've just
Yeah.
conditioned my body to be able to get a little higher. But
Mhm.
I like ideally I want to be able to hit like maybe 1 or 2 50-mile weeks.
That's a good week.
But It's a good week. That's a lot of miles. Like
That's a
if you
lot of
break it down, you're
miles.
like, that's running 10 miles 5 times.
Yeah, that's
That's a
crazy.
lot of 10-mile runs.
It's a mathematician saying. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just, it blows my mind because you get so skewed. Like if I don't know, 30-mile weeks like feel comfy
Yeah.
sometimes. But then it's like with marathon training, I'm like, I'm at 40 right now. And so I'm like going to keep on growing a little bit. But like,
Yeah.
it blows my mind that people are doubling that.
That's where do you find the time?
And
That's
how
the
are you
thing.
not
'Cause like,
injured?
no,
People aren't
literally,
getting
like,
injured doing that. And I'm sure some
that's
people aren't even strength training.
no, I mean, how would you even have the time?
Yeah, true.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's a 100 hour, 100 miles a week. How many hours is that? That's like the whole week.
That's the
Like
whole
you're just
week. You're
running the whole
all you do,
week,
you're running. I'm
like
supposed to go to
nonstop.
the gym today and because I'm getting Botox and I don't want to work out tomorrow. So I want to get my strength in today, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
you don't want it to.
when? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to. Like, where's the time? I have to work now.
No, that's the. Do the people who run 100-mile weeks have jobs? Are they doing like 2 a day? Oh my God, can you imagine running 2 times in one day? Whew.
Let's see. How would you? I mean,
Some people do
sometimes.
that. They'll like break up their long run. They'll be like, which also I'm like, is that still a long run if you break it up? But they'll be like, oh, I didn't have time, so I did 15 miles this morning and I have to finish with 5 tonight. And I'm like, if I ran 15 miles in the morning, I would be out, like, done until like Tuesday. You know what I mean? I'd be like, put
LOL.
me on a stretcher, give me a
I haven't done a
massage.
double day in so long. That's so funny you bring that up. I used to do like it would be like a speed day in the morning or like I would break up a run if I wanted like a longer I would either do like a 6-4 or 5-5
Yeah,
like easy, or I'd do like a speed workout and then a shakeout in the evening. But I would only do that very rarely.
could not be me.
It's actually
I'd be like limping. I have problems,
the
guys.
clothes.
People are,
Yeah. The hip
people are
would be
listening like me.
completely in the air. No, I don't get it. Anyways, I was thinking about that though, and I'm just like, that's so many hours. Okay, let's
That's
actually
so
do the
many hours.
math. Let's say you run,
Yeah.
if you're going fast. No,
Here,
actually,
I
no.
can.
Let's say let's say like 10-minute miles. So like you're doing
Yeah.
no,
I can look at
6 miles
Strava.
in an hour. So
This is
let's
how
say
I would.
2 hours, you do 12.
So
And then
if
12 times 5 is 60.
this is too hard
You're
for
not
me,
even
Michelle.
close.
So for like a 30-mile week, okay, I had one forever ago. I had a 31-mile week for me. Okay.
Okay.
It was 4 hours and 45 minutes at like a probably like 8:30 to 8 minutes, 8:30 pace. So
Yeah.
let's just say 5 hours. Let's round up for 30 miles, 5 hours times 3, 15 hours plus whatever extra. Oh my, see,
16,
that's almost like
17.
that's
15
crazy.
to
Like
22 hours for people. That's so many hours a week.
that's okay. When I'm in like the peak, oh, granted, I only do half Ironmans, but like I feel like when I'm in the peak, I'm like the max I'll do is like 16. Like, like 15-hour week is like pretty solid. And
Yeah.
that's a fuck ton of training. And I'm like dead and tired. If I was just doing running, like, oh my God,
Just
the
running for
knees.
that.
Holy fuck.
It is
Mm-mm.
pretty cool.
That's
Sometimes I'm
cool.
like, okay, if people can do I can't even explain this. It's too random. If people can do that, I'm like, I can finish this 5-mile shakeout run right now. You know, those runs you're
That's
just like, I can't do it.
yeah, actually, that's, we were talking about this too, but Michelle and I over a voice memo. I feel like when you can't, this is like such an obvious statement, but when you can't run is when you want to run the most. When I'm going through a long phase of no injury and I'm just like running all the time and like consistent, I'm like, I would be like, oh, I don't want to go out for my long run.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. And then as soon as I can't run, I'm like, I want to run so
That's
bad. I
all I
miss
want
my
to
long
do.
run. Especially
It's
now it's
perfect
like
weather.
fall. Literally
Yeah.
perfect weather. And I'm just like, I'm ready. Ever since I got back from my trip, I'm like, I don't even want to ride really. I just want to fucking run. And I can't. But I can
Well,
now, I guess. Maybe.
yeah, spontaneously you can. Are you going to try
Wait.
a long run this weekend or like a little bit longer? Maybe
Okay,
like
here's
an
the
8
tea. I
miler?
was just about to tell you. The tea. So I'm going home this weekend,
Oh,
and I
yes.
forgot. There's this half marathon in Cincinnati. It's called the Queen Bee. It's a woman's only. I think technically they do like let men do it, but like ew, why are you here? And it's like so fun. I did it one time when I lived there, and it was so cute. They give you like at the finish line, you get like a flower, a bottle of wine. It's
What?
just like very girly pop. and it's just like fun. And so my friend, I forgot about it though. And my friend Cynthia was like, she's been getting back into running, and she's like,
Fun.
"Oh my God, you should do the Queen Bee 4 mile race with me on Saturday." And I was like, I like this weekend, and I was like, "Oh my God, like I'm going to the PT because of my hip. Let me see what she says. Maybe I'll sign up." So I saw her, and then I was like, I think I can run. I don't think my PC would be happy though if I did a half. But
Can
I
you
was like,
imagine?
I was like, there's a 4 mile and a half. So I was like, might be kind of fun to do the half. It's a fun course. And I was like texting my coach, and I was like, okay, should I do the half? I was like, it's really stupid. I feel like because I haven't been running very much at all. So first of all, I don't even
Yeah.
know if
And
I've
you're going
like,
to want to push it. You're going to want to go fast because it's a race.
I'm gonna want to push it. So I'm like, if I push it, I'm gonna die at like mile 8. I haven't been running, hips been hurting, like all this stuff. And I was just like, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And so I went to sign up yesterday, and it was sold out. And I was like,
Oh,
that feels like a sign
sign
from
from
above,
the running gods. Yeah.
from the running gods. So she's doing the 4 miler. I'm signed
Oh
up for
my
the
God.
4 miler.
I love this. And is Cynthia doing it too?
She is. So I don't
Okay,
know if
good.
we'll like run together. I probably have to go down and do like, I might do like a 4 mile warm up just to get like an actual
To
long
make it
run
8.
in. To make it 8. And I'm not going to try to, like, for the 4 miler, I'm not, see, I say that now. We'll see when I get there. I'm going to be like,
Pacing a 4 miler is very difficult.
that's crazy. Yeah, 4 miles. Like, what is that? It's not a 5K.
Because
She's
we're
not a
talking about
10K.
pacing a 10K is insane. Pacing you're basically sprinting. You're
For
basically
4.
running 5K pace a little bit slower, and it just hurts
And a little
for longer.
Fucking,
Gross.
yeah,
Maybe you
no.
just
So
run
I'm
with
just going to
Cynthia.
run. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to fun. I'm going to get my little bottle of wine.
Do you get like a split for the 4 miler since it's not a full half?
Yeah.
A little champagne split, a little shot of
That'd be so
tequila.
cute. I know. I'm like, is it like, because I only did the half. So I'm like, but I don't think I can make it to the, like, Cynthia can pick up my bib at the expo, which, like, the expos, I think I've talked about this. It's the same. So the Queen Bee is also run by the same organization that runs the Flying Pig. Guys, if
Oh,
you are
okay.
looking for a fucking sick race, the Flying Pig, I don't know if you follow Caitlin South Keen. She's won it like 3 times, but it's sponsored by Kroger and Procter and Gamble because both of those are in Cincinnati. Girl, the fucking expo, literally, you'll never have to buy a tampon again. Like, you just, and it's
I did not see
like
you go in there.
it's like you go to the expo and they have like these like literally giant tables, and you just have a bag and you're just like snatching up like laundry detergent, tampons,
Shut
soap,
up.
deodorant, shaving cream. It's lit. I'm like, this shit's so good. So when I moved to LA and I started racing out here, I was like, these
You're
fucking
like,
expos are
where's the free
stingy.
tampons?
Where are the free tampons? So anyway, I'm gonna try to get to the expo if I can, because I'm like,
You
I
have
want
to.
I want my free tampons.
You're gonna have to bring another suitcase though.
I know.
for
I
the
was like,
feminine
probably just gonna try to
products.
do I'm like, oh, I could just do a carry on. You know, I have TSA pre-check now, so I'm like, I can just breeze on through.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I'm like, wait, but can I do a carry on? I'm not. I did 2 weeks in Europe, 3 weeks in Europe, and a carry on. But I
Oh
still
my
don't think
God,
I can
yeah,
do it.
you did.
I
You
did.
could do it. You could do it. Wait, I'm so excited for you. That will be fun. And also, thank God you didn't do
Yeah.
the half because like we don't want to
I
get
know.
injured.
That would have been
Remember
bad.
the Nike women's half?
Oh, I do.
Did you
I know
ever
people
do
that
it?
did it. No,
Dude,
I think.
they used to give away a Tiffany's necklace at the end.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Okay, I have a question about this race. Did it go
Yeah.
away, and did they bring it back? Because I know they did it this year in LA, and people had a lot of beef with it. But I didn't. It sounded like it was like a new thing.
Oh, that's interesting. So
I
I
think they
only
might have.
knew about the one in San Francisco. And I don't know if they had, I'm assuming they had multiple, but I only knew about the one in San Francisco, maybe because I live in California and people talk about that
Right.
one. But I think the LA one was new. Like, I think
Okay.
it was like a new thing.
So I think you're right. And you know what? I did hear about it because I think when I don't know, I think I remember like hearing about it when I first got into running, and I remember seeing the Tiffany's necklace, and I was like, that shit's sick. But then I remember all the people who did the one here in LA, there was like hella drama because the necklace was like ugly as fuck. It wasn't Tiffany's. It was just like a weird Nike swoosh, but like
What?
made out
It
of like
wasn't Tiffany's?
shoelaces or something. It was like literally like shoelaces. I don't know. You could probably look it up on TikToks. People were pissed. And then there was, I guess, a concert. I don't remember. It was like Dua Lipa or something, but there was like a pretty like poppin' concert because it ended at the like the Ram Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone was mad because the concert started too early. So all the people who had like a slower half marathon missed the whole concert. The medals weren't good. They said like the
Oh my
organization was
God.
so bad.
I
The
remember
girl,
this. I remember.
yeah, this is like earlier, like spring or something. But it's like
Yeah,
the
this was
same thing
recent.
as the Nike, the women's one with the Tiffany, but like different. I don't know if they're like cheaped out.
So I wonder if Tiffany's is like this year and this year only, and then they did it like a few more years, and they're like, we're losing way too much money.
Yeah.
Like people could be
Which is fair.
because like a Tiffany's necklace that could
That's so
be
cool.
$500 plus.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Ugh, I can't
Did you
believe I
ever do
never
it?
did that.
Oh,
No, and it was like one of those
damn.
races. I'm gonna blame my friend Kim because she's the one who gets me to sign
Kim.
up for like literally every race I do, and we just never did it. I'd be
That's
wearing that necklace today.
I mean, seriously. It was cute too. I like remember looking it up and I was like, holy shit. But I think I, at that point, still lived in Ohio and I was like, I'm not going to go to California to run this race. So it wasn't
Little
like
did
even an
you
option.
know.
Little did she fucking
I
know,
really, I really
guys.
want like a running necklace or like a basketball necklace. I want like a cute little
Oh,
like running situation, but nothing corny, you know?
this like brand follows me on Instagram. Or no, I can't remember. They might follow me. But I like looked at their account. They make like like diamond jewelry, but it'll be like 140.6, like a dainty little necklace that says, or like 26.2. And I was like,
What?
why do you follow me and haven't reached out? Let's get this partnership going.
Let's get this party started. Oh
Let's
my
get this
God,
party started.
diamonds?
Yeah. I'll have to find the account and I could like
Are we just
shout them out.
conditioned to like diamonds by society? Because
I
like
think
I
so.
love diamonds.
Oh, so I have a little
26.
ring cleaner. It's just a little
Yes.
thing. You put water in it, it like vibrates, and then it's like clean. It kind of, I don't know how it works, but it'll like, and then your ring comes out. I cleaned my ring yesterday. I put Windex in that shit.
Did it
Never
say
been
to do that?
sparkly. My jeweler mentioned it before. He's like, oh, Windex is the key. So I put the Windex in. I
Wow.
have never seen, I was like, this is like a new ring. Anyway, that's just like a side note for everyone.
No, that's
that in
actually a
mind.
really good tip to, stay clean out there, bitches. Love diamonds.
Questions.
Okay. So going back to Ashley Lynn from last week,
Shout out.
we have a lot of points to touch on. I think they're all
Yeah.
very important. So she says, waking up when the alarm goes off for a run on days I have to go in the office, sometimes snooze wins. Maybe these are like points that we can talk on.
Yeah.
How often do you let the snooze win versus doing a morning workout when you have it planned?
Okay. So for me, first of all, let's be honest. I rarely do a morning workout, as we know. Fucking hate it. But when I do, so for me, when I do a morning workout, it's going to either be like the Friday donut run. Weekends, we've talked about this too. I can wake up at any time. I'm like, let's
Yeah, for
fucking
some
go.
reason, weekends are different.
They're different. Weekdays, I'm like, shoot me in the face. So I love the donut run though, but it's early. I have to wake up at like 5:15. And then I've woken up a couple times to go like meet people to swim. Here's what happens for me. It's not the snooze that gets me. I never snooze.
Yeah.
I set 2 alarms because
Can't
I'm afraid
relate.
I will forget to snooze. You know what I mean? And then I'll just like turn the alarm off and go to sleep forever.
Okay.
So what happens to me is it's not a snooze situation. It's I can't sleep because I'm stressed out about waking up early. So it takes me forever to fall asleep. And then I'll
Yeah, and
keep
then you don't
waking
sleep.
up. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll wake up every
That's what I
hour
did.
and be like, oh, I haven't fallen asleep yet. And then I'll make the executive decision at 2 a.m. when I'm like incoherent and like not even sure what's going on. And I have been sleeping. I'll turn my alarm. I'll be like, I can't go to the donut run. I need to sleep in. Like I haven't slept at all. And then I'll wake up at like 7 and be like, what the fuck? I was like, why did I turn my alarm off? That's what I do. So, because like also for me, I don't know if this happens to you, but when my alarm goes off, I'm up. Like there's been a few times in my
Nope.
like where I've been, I'm like, there's been a couple times when I used to do like early morning master swimming where my alarm would go off and I'd be like, I'm just too tired. Like, I'm just going to go back to bed. And then I lay there and can't fall back to sleep. And I'm like, I should have fucking swam. So,
Yeah.
what about you?
It's always that feeling of like, I could have done that. And
Yeah, I hate
that's
that
actually what I
feeling.
did this morning. And I feel like lately I've been letting sleep win a lot more than I ever
Yeah.
have in my entire life. But it's just because I'm so sleep deprived. And I know that like
it's important.
the rest, you know what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sleep is so important. It's like I've been letting sleep win, but I've been acknowledging that I think it's really important to acknowledge like you need the sleep. Like there's a balance
Yes.
of like knowing when to let sleep win and when to like push it. Cause there's those people and you see them, they're just like balls to the wall, no days off, no, never sleep till I'm dead. And I'm just like, why? You're going to get injured.
No, yeah. And then the people that wake up, granted, they probably go to bed earlier, but I always see
Yeah,
people
true.
that'll be like, my 5 to 9. before my 9 to 5. And I'm like,
No, I
that's so
can't.
nice for you. They'll be up at like 4. There was this girl I followed on TikTok, not followed, but she would pop up on my TikTok all the time. Maybe you've seen her. She would literally wake up for
Like
no
4 a.m.
reason, like 3 a.m. 3
Oh,
a.m. for no
wait.
reason.
I think I've seen
You've
her on
probably
TikTok
seen
too.
her. And she doesn't even like, I don't even know if she maybe she
She's
works
just
out, but
like
she'd be
does
like,
skincare. I'm like, but you could be
yes.
sleeping right now. I'm like,
She's
what?
like,
What are you doing skincare
skincare.
at 3 a.m. for?
She's like reading her book. She's like, I just love it. It's so quiet. But I'm like, girl, it's fucking pitch black out. You can do this like in the evening. Anyway, but like, was it Ashley? Is she the one who asked? Was her name Ashley? Is that what
Yes,
it was? Ashley.
Ashley Lynn.
Don't. If you hit the snooze, just like it's fine. It happens to all of us. Don't feel guilty.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just
acknowledge
need to
it.
sleep. Yeah.
100%. And as somebody who's a morning runner as of today,
As of
I will tell
so
you
jealous.
that
Yeah.
you never
This bitch.
regret doing it, usually.
That's true.
So like if you
That's
convince
true.
yourself out of it and do it, like this morning, for example, I kind of did what you did. I wanted the podcast to publish and I didn't want to wake up and have to do it. So I kind of
Yeah.
I was up anyway, but I stayed up till like 12:30 and then I hit publish and then I was like, okay, I'm like just kind of in like an anxious state. So I was kind of like trying to get myself to go to sleep. And then I kept on waking up. Okay. Well, I have to wake up to run. And then I'm like, ruined it. So when the alarm went off at 6:30, I was like, I could either sleep in right now and then I was going to drive off to work. So I'm like, I could sleep in until the time I need to drive, or I can get up now, get my workout in, and then
Yeah.
no, I don't have any other time to work out. I either have to skip my workout or do it now.
Right.
And so knowing what it's going to feel like afterwards, I think if you visualize that, it really helps.
That's so true. I think that is such a good point. I think I feel way guiltier. Like I feel worse, not about myself, but I don't know. If I like skip a workout in the morning, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Now, especially if I skip the donut run, because it's like usually I don't really ever. I'm not cool. I don't have plans on Fridays. It's like I work and that's it. So I can do my run later, but if I sleep in and if I don't do it, then I'm like, fuck. Now I got to do it later, and I'm regretting my choice to not do it.
You dread it.
And I'm like, God damn it, now I have to find time, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if I had just gotten it done, like, even if I was tired and slept like shit, I'm still happy. Excuse me. I'm still happy that I got it done. Yeah.
And last point on that, because I feel it's so funny. It's like such a simple topic that we could just break apart forever. Another point on that is it's so much easier to wake up for a run when you're meeting somebody. And when you're not, like when you're doing it alone and it's so freaking early, it's kind of like you're going to be like out of it for the first mile or two. And once you get that mile in, like it's going to suck, but it's going to be so much better. But if you're running with someone else, oh my gosh, it just makes life so much better sometimes, like so mentally.
True. And you can't bail on them.
Can't bail on them. I mean, you can. I've done it a couple times. I'm like,
yeah.
Kim, I just can't do it. She's
and
like, it's okay.
Yeah, no one, they don't care. They're like, if they're a good friend, they're not going to get mad.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. I'm so bad. I can't believe I feel better when she bails on me though, because I'm like, we have to even out the ratio of bailing. Yeah. You know what? You can't always be the bailer.
Right. You got to be the bailee sometimes.
The bailiff.
The bailiff.
Okay, next point. Okay. Getting myself to work out after work if I couldn't get my workout in before work, sometimes dinner wins. So she's saying she wants to eat. She's hungry after work. Like actually, let's talk about that. So if you have to work out after work, like tips on getting yourself to actually do that before eating dinner.
Okay. I think I'm not going to be very helpful on this because I only work till like 3:30 or 4 because I start work pretty early. So it's
true.
It is easier for me because I'm not like craving dinner at like 4.
That's true. And when you're done at 5 or 6, it's like your body's conditioned to want dinner at that time. If you're like not an evening workouter.
Exactly. I was literally thinking about this last night. So I did my run in the morning. Not early, but I just like did it earlier in the day. So I was like done with work and then I was just chilling. I got my nails done after work. Anyway, but I was just chilling on the couch. They're purple.
I love it.
And Jordan, he works, he goes to the office, but he usually works to like, I don't know, he comes home at different times, but like 5 or 6 generally is when he leaves work. So yesterday he had a meeting until 6.
Wow.
He's like, I'm in a meeting right now. And I was like, I was like, I would die. First, I'm like, until 6? Can you imagine? Like, and like, I was thinking about that too. I was like, if I were in his shoes and stuck in a meeting in the off, like, I still have to drive home. There's no
Yeah.
fucking way. I guess in that case, I'd have to do a morning workout. But my advice, I don't even know what my advice would be. I would say just like eat, eat a snack. Like,
Yes,
obviously,
this
eat
is going to
lunch,
be
but then,
mine.
yeah, like eat a bigger snack, like something more
Carb heavy.
substantial. Yeah, carb heavy at like 3, maybe 4, and then that'll carry you through your workout, and then, you can just, like, eat dinner later, but, like, I totally feel her because, like, once I'm hungry, I'm hungry, and then I'm
100%.
like, I
And then
can't work
you
out.
don't want to be too hungry. Like, I think if you're a little hungry going into the workout, like you'll be
Yeah,
okay. Depending on the workout. Like, don't get me wrong, you might need to fuel
you're right.
during it. I don't know, like the length of the workout you're doing. But let's say it's like a anywhere less than an hour, you know?
Yeah,
You should be able to be okay. I have to put so many disclaimers out here because, this is assuming she ate like lunch and stuff and like
right.
has dinner plans and whatever you can fuel afterwards. But sometimes when I have a snack, like it has to be the right snack if I'm going to
Yeah,
work out. Like, because usually if I'm going to do an evening run, I usually skip an afternoon snack
mhm,
just and have like a big enough lunch to where I'm like, okay, if I'm going to run
yeah,
at 5 o'clock, I just
you wanna
can't
get
with something in my
cramps.
stomach. But
Yeah,
sometimes like half of a power bar or what else? Like pretzels, something like more carb heavy, like outside of the power bar is like going to be your like half a banana, some
yeah,
pretzels, graham crackers, those kind of things. No fiber is going to be your good spot.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, next point. Getting myself to sign up for the event I've been waiting to do for years, just can't pull the trigger. Marathon is the next distance for me, and there's one in my area next spring. Just so nervous about the prep and how it will change my life for the next few months. All right, so getting yourself to sign up for that race, that is just like scary.
oh, I've never, like
Well, how
I don't
about
think
when
I've
you
ever
signed
been
up for your first like full Ironman? Were you a
I think
little
I was
nervous
just
about it?
maybe a little bit nervous, yeah. I think I was more it was, like, nerves and excitement. I think for me see, I don't know what to say. Say just do it, but I mean, I think once you've done
Have a
it
glass of
though,
wine.
yeah, get a little drunk first
Yeah.
and then get the credit card out, and then you'll start signing
Yeah.
up for, like, lots of races.
Multiple
You'll
races.
just have
Yeah.
a full schedule.
Max out the credit
Uh,
card.
literally max out the credit card.
And then you can pick whichever one you want to do. No.
Yeah, exactly. I think for me, it always helps. I have to have something to train for. Like, I have to have, like, a
Mm,
race. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't have a
to
race,
train.
what
Yeah.
am I doing? Yeah, like, what am I doing? So, like, when I signed up for my first Ironman, I was like, "Yes, this is gonna suck," but I paid, like, fucking $800 or whatever, so I was very poor, like, right out of college, so I was like, I maxed out my credit card probably just to, like, sign up for this race, but now I was like, "That's the motivation, and I have to fucking do it now." And, like, when I did the race,
Totally.
I think we probably talked about this on the episode, but it was, like, a really, really bad day. It was, like, really, really cold. It was, like, in the 40s, it was raining, people were dropping out left and right, and I was like, "I paid so much money, I have to do this." So, but
The
I don't
money
know, I mean, I
motivator.
think it's a motivator, and I think if the marathon's the next step, like, I think you're ready, like, you're there, you know? If that's what you wanna
Yeah.
do, if you really don't wanna do a marathon, don't do it, but it sounds like you wanna do it, so
Sounds like she wants
just give your
to.
credit card to your mom and have her do it. Someone
Yeah.
else. Just be like, have someone
Pay
else do
someone on the
it if you're
street to do it for you.
yeah, be like, "I'm too scared." I don't know.
Well, actually, if you're listening to this, and you will, because we'll DM you, like this is your sign to do it now. And you have enough
It's your
time with the
sign.
spring ahead of us. Now is the
Oh,
perfect time to start training.
yeah.
And I think what gave me motivation to sign up for my first marathon, well, I think at the time, like just got into halves. This is a while back. And I did a run because I'm psychotic. I was like, I'm going to run from Long Beach to Newport Beach to the coffee shop I worked at, Alta Coffee.
Yeah.
And I've talked about this before, but it ended up being like 18 miles. And I
Mhm.
remember just being like, if I can do this, like this is what training for a marathon is. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
that's when I learned like a lot of people only get up to, and some people don't even get up to this, but a lot of people get up to 20 miles when they're
Mhm.
training for a race. And I'm like, that's only 2 miles more than what I just did. A friend the other day I saw ran 15 miles and I reached out to
Mhm.
her. I'm like, so sign up for a marathon. Like this is
Yeah.
marathon training. This is like
Yeah.
legit marathon training. So if you've ever
Like, what
done
are you
more than,
doing?
yeah, what are you doing? If you've done more than 13 miles, sign up for a marathon. Why not?
It'll be so fun. You'll be like, I don't know, once you get into your training, that's the fun thing I think with a marathon. Like I still remember training for my first marathon and like, yeah, getting up to like, I had ran it like I think 1/2 or whatever, but I remember getting up to like, 15,
Yeah.
16, 18.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh my God. Like it's just so cool too to like those
See the
first times you hit
progression.
those distance because you're like, holy, like I
PDRs.
ran 18 miles and then it's just like, like I still think about it and that was like
Yeah.
9 years ago, 8 years ago. I'm like, man, I can't, like, I still remember everything about it. It'll be great. You're gonna have
That's
fun.
such a good point. Every single, because they're all like
They're
distance
new.
records every time you hit
Yeah.
them. And it's so funny because like I have like vivid memories too of like my first 20,
Yeah.
my first marathon, I can still break down like every single mile. Like I remember when I turned my music on. I remember like when my friend was like, I can't do this. I remember like a volunteer, like specific. I just remember you have so much to look forward to that is
Yeah.
just so worth it for the experience, whether it goes well, whether it doesn't go well. If it doesn't go well, honestly, all for a bad first marathon because then you're going to
Yeah.
PR pretty soon after
Exactly.
that.
That's true. And then if something happens, like, I mean, God forbid, like your training goes poorly, you get injured or whatever, it's like you can always defer. You know, usually most
True.
marathons will let you defer. So, and if
Unless
not,
you're pregnant. Just kidding.
that sucks.
What was that?
Yeah.
Aren't they like weird about? They're like, are you pregnant?
They're like,
Are you
let me
pregnant? You
see.
can't devour it.
Let
Like,
me put
let's
my
see it.
ear on the belly and listen to the heartbeat.
Some races are so weird. Okay. Diet. Was wondering if you could talk about what you guys eat on a day-to-day or weekly basis, how you factor in alcohol, whether you count calories or macros. LOL to macros. Just curious what other people are doing as there's so many diet plans out there, but I'm trying to navigate lifestyling as opposed to dieting. Loaded.
Okay. I don't do anything. I don't eat. I'm just kidding. I don't count calories or macros. I don't even know. I guess maybe I should count calories just to make sure I'm eating enough. That's, I think, the thing with training. It's like, you know, I don't think generally you need to worry about losing weight. You know, I don't know. I'm not, whatever. I think it's always better to make sure you're eating more than enough. But I don't know. I don't know. I eat 3 meals a day. I eat snacks when I'm hungry. I'm definitely a snacker.
Mm-hmm.
I make most meals at home. I do eat, Jordan, I'll eat out. We'll go out to dinner like once a week. And I do drink, but not very much. Like I'll have like maybe drink once a week. So like that would be like a glass of wine on like a Friday. I had a margarita last night because I made fajitas for dinner.
Yum. Oh,
I know.
of course.
So fun. And then like, I don't know, occasionally we'll like, or go to a wedding or like an event and I'll get drunk because it's kind of fun, you know? But I don't like doing it because then the next day I feel like shit. I like used to, when I lived in Ohio, like when I was young and fun and out of college, we would go out like, I think at least once a week, like out to the bars and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'd go out and like, this is before I was training for anything, but I just like would, you know, drink and then be hungover the whole next day. And I was just like, this isn't conducive to training.
Dude, I used to drink almost every Friday and then do a long run Saturday morning for years.
Crazy.
Years.
That's so impressive.
And Kim too.
There's
like we used to have really good runs, which is like not good for the record, but by the way, what?
I saw this girl. Okay, I don't know if she's popped up on your reels. She doesn't have a ton of followers yet. I'm sure she will. She's young.
Oh yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Like drinking during
college.
a marathon.
No, not that girl. Different girl.
Oh, okay.
I've seen her too though. This girl, I forget where she goes to school. She's like super fit and she runs marathons and she literally will be like going out she'll go out to the bar and then be at the bar till like 3 a.m. and then she'll just stay awake and go do her long run. Like she will literally just like, I think she's in Texas or something, but she'll be like, yeah, like was out at the club until 3. And she's like, I just figured might as well go and do my long run. So not only is she like, she is drinking, I think, not a lot, but still she's drinking at the club and then going out in a city. I can't remember what city it is, but like at 3 a.m. as a woman alone, well, maybe I don't know if she's intoxicated, but like, so she'd be like doing her long run completely in the dark.
Okay, that's scary for so many reasons. I remember once I was talking about like doing a long run after a night of drinking and someone told me how bad it was on the body, which like obviously, but doing that like when you actually are still drunk is like a whole nother level of like, your body is probably going to be hurting.
She's just so like, she's fast too. I think I saw the first video I saw that like made me go stalk her was a real.
What
I
is she,
think it
like
was
21?
yeah, she's super young, but she's like went viral because she's like before my first marathon. I don't remember if it was her first marathon, but she's like, this is the night before. It was like her at the club, getting
Oh
bottle
my God.
service.
It's scary to think of the videos I would have posted at 21.
True.
Because,
Yeah,
like, maybe that would have been me.
that
But
could have been
no,
you.
I
But she
wouldn't
was
have
like
done that. But
getting bottle service the night before running a marathon. And then she ran like a sub 3 or something. I don't know if she ran a sub 3, but like sub 3:30 at least. But I was like, what the fuck? I got really off topic. I'm sorry. You
no,
go.
I mean, that's
Food.
So, yeah, maybe experiment with the club before a long run.
Yeah.
No.
Get a little
But
drunk.
yeah, food. I feel like, I mean, I talked about eating issues like a few episodes back, but I feel like over the years, I've just like really realized like it's just so important, especially if you're running, to like make sure that you're eating enough before, during, and after. You're
Yeah.
just gonna, if you want to perform your best, you kind of have to. Yeah, you can run fasted, but maybe if you fueled a little bit before, you would have had a better workout. You would have hit your goals. Yeah, you can do a long run without fuel, push it to the limits. But like if you fueled a little bit, you would have felt better. You would have had more
Yep.
energy. And then it's like
Exactly.
eating afterwards, it's like gonna allow, it's just like scientific. Like it allows
Yeah.
your muscles to recover. It's gonna help you get to that next workout. So when you look at it like scientifically, I feel like that always kind of helped me. It's like maybe that's kind of the reason like you get out of like disordered eating. It's like when you look at it like it's like what is eating? Eating is
Yeah.
fueling. What is
Right.
fueling doing? Fueling is helping your body. And then I think too, if you really eat foods that you like and you don't deprive yourself, then you're not going to be having all these crazy cravings. Like, I remember when
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like when I used
Oh,
to eat
yeah.
foods, I'm like, well, I have to eat this because it's so many vegetables and this and this and this. I'd be like, okay, I need to eat a chocolate cake afterwards because I
Yeah.
just don't feel satisfied.
That's true. I do have a little, I've talked about this before, but I have ice cream like every night. But it's like
Yeah.
a little bit. Like I'll just have like like a
That's
scoop
fine.
in my little mug because I like
Love.
ice cream. It makes me happy. And it's just like, sure, it's not the healthiest, but first of all, it's ice. Like it's got some people. Like a dietitian one time told me on Instagram. She's like, ice cream's
Calcium.
really good. It's got calcium. It's got fats. It's got sugar. It's like all the things that your body would want after a workout. But because I do that, I'm pretty satisfied, pretty happy. Baseline. I've never just been like, I
Yeah.
fucking need to like
An entire
binge.
pint.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
entire pint. I never eat an entire pint. I never need to because but like, occasionally I will want my little like salt or like salt and straw or something just because a little adventure.
Hell yeah.
But,
I remember I used to be so obsessed with Arctic Zero
oh
and
my God, same. Halo
the other
Top.
one, Halo Top.
Halo.
And I would
It's like
eat
not
the
good.
entire thing. And I would be so
Same.
like because I would just like
Bloated.
I wouldn't be happy with what I ate. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna eat all this ice cream because it's like less than 300
healthy.
calories. And I just would, yeah, you'd be so bloated, gassy, and then
'Cause the
it doesn't
sugar
even taste
alcohols.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
the diminishing returns of each bite was
Yes.
like, this doesn't even taste good.
No, I was in like 2016. I was fucking obsessed, and I remember they launched new flavors, and I would go to the store every
Yeah.
single night to try to
Yeah.
find them. But yeah, they weren't even good, and I would eat the whole pint, and it would be like, oh, it's like only 350 calories a pint. I'm like, okay, if I just eat one scoop of like regular delicious ice cream, that's less calories. It's crazy.
So much happier.
So much happier.
so funny.
Running, and working out, it's like just make sure you're eating enough. I feel like you can tell. Like for me, I
Yeah.
can tell it. Not that I ever don't eat enough because I fucking love eating. But I don't know. It's just sometimes I can tell I'm like, oh, I probably didn't eat enough. I feel a little like worse during this workout, but also like injury prevention. But anyway, food is good. I don't really
Food is
know
good.
what my advice is. My advice is just, I don't know.
Find foods that make you feel good.
Yeah,
And also
find-
like if you know that you can't, obviously you don't want to eat too much like crazy like amounts of fat and protein before
Yeah.
a run, but like, get the protein in after, get like some healthy fats with dinner, find what makes you feel good during the day and the nice balance. Like the last couple of years, I've eaten more bagels and cream cheese than
Yeah.
probably in my entire life, just because
Yeah.
it
Same.
satisfies me to a level that
good.
I'm like, I think it's like nostalgic for my childhood. And I had one after my run. I just got a bagel, cream cheese, like bam.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some things, especially with marathon training too, you'll notice you'll want to snack more, like how you're always snacky because you're always training for Ironmans. Got to find those good snacks. Ooh,
You gotta find the good snacks.
pretty good popcorn. Anyway, also drinking. I think I drink
Oh yeah.
more than you. And I've noticed I have been drinking a lot lately, and Dov and I both, because we love wine, we
Yeah,
love
I love
beer.
wine.
I know this sounds really bad, and alcohol isn't good for you, obviously,
It's
but
okay to like it.
I do like it, and I appreciate quality, and I appreciate like learning
Yeah.
about it. Like I love nerding out to it.
Yeah.
So I did notice that there was a time where I was drinking most days of the week, which is really bad. And so the goal now is to drink less than 4 days a week. So drink 3 or
Yeah.
less. And I'm talking like maybe a couple glasses of wine with dinner,
Yeah.
and then maybe a couple glasses on the weekend, like that kind of thing. I'm not
Yeah.
talking like finishing a
Binge
bottle of
drinking.
wine. Yeah,
Yeah.
not binge drinking, which,
Yeah.
once in a while having fun is fine.
Yeah.
I'm
It is.
I'm definitely more of a drinker than Carolyn. So yeah, we're pro moderation. Okay. Last one. That was it. Those are good points though.
We're
Good
done.
points though.
Yeah.
Last from Bradley, we'll touch on this. Okay, so possible question for the pod. Coming off of the Mammoth Trail Fest, which is like such a cool event. Do you know about that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So fun. 3 days of fun times. I'm curious, would you ever go? That's
Yes.
question one.
Okay, I was about to say. So
would totally
I
go.
fucking love Mammoth so much.
Oh, you do? Because you had the best ride of your life there.
I love Mammoth. And I think that when was Mammoth Trail Fest? It was recent, right?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago.
I wonder, it might be the weekend after the Mammoth Fondo. And I'm like, next year, do I just like do the Fondo and stay up there and do a little.
Oh my God, I have
know.
a friend there. Shout out to Bailey. She's
Does
like,
she live
come.
there?
And I'm like, okay, I'll come. Yeah, she lives
She
there
lives
right now.
there?
Yeah.
Like full time.
Well,
What a
her
dream.
husband, Sean, was working for Galaxy at the same time that Dov was. And then he got a job. He's in like medical. He got a job at the ski resort. So
Yeah.
he's there full time now. Isn't that crazy?
Okay. Wait. Are we going next year? I'll go. I mean,
I was going to go this year. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Should probably figure that out.
Well, I'm so down. Like, whenever I do, sorry, this is a side tangent, but whenever I do the Fondo, I've only done it twice. I couldn't do it this year because I was
I think of
doing
Jane
Santa
Fonda
Cruz.
every time you say that.
I know. But unfortunately, I did Santa Cruz this year, which, was a fucking disaster, and I'll never do it again, so I don't have to worry about it. It's always the same weekend as the Fondo. But whenever I go with like cyclists, obviously, because they're doing it too. And the problem is we all just go for like the weekend. And so we go up like Thursday, stay till like Sunday. And I'm like, that's great. But like, I fucking love it there so much. And I'm like, can we just do like a week-long training camp?
Oh,
like,
that's
how fun would that be? But like, then Jordan never comes because there's always something. He's had something the last 2 years. But also he's like, I don't really want to go if you're just gonna be like riding your bike the whole time. And like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, that's fair.
So we're like, we got to get you another bike, bro.
I know. I'm like, I just want like to go with people who like want to stay and do like different rides.
Would you
and
camp?
runs and... No, in this instance, I would need a shower.
Yeah,
I would need a cabin.
So anyway, is this you actively recruiting for?
I'm recruiting, and even if I can't stay, even if it's not like the weekend after, I would totally do. I do want to get more into trail running. I don't know what distances they had. I know there was not like a 200.
There's a 50K.
I can do that. Great.
And then there's like a 10K the first day, 50K, half marathon. Maybe there was a longer race, but I thought the 50K was the longest.
Okay, that's amazing.
We should do all 3
so
days.
Beautiful. I am so in, Michelle. That'd be so fun.
I'm like 70% just because I don't know where I'm going to be living, but like I'm in. What are your thoughts on 100+ mile races? Maybe it's just me, but every video recap of someone famous doing it, it's like they have 20 people crewing them. Not in a sad way, but I'm not sure I could find one person to crew me. Feels like a lot to ask, and maybe do it unsupported maybe more people do it unsupported than I realize, which is a very interesting point of like finding people to crew.
I think about that. I know I run with a lot of people at the Donut Run who are ultra like marathoners, and yeah, they do these, and it's like they all crew each other. So they'll run like a 50 miler, and then they'll crew, and then so I think if you wanted to do an ultra, I think it helps to like get into the community and find other ultra marathoners.
That's a good tip.
Cool, and you can like do each other a favor, because like, yeah, I literally am like cannot think of one friend. Jordan would hate that. I'm like, he hates a half Ironman. He's like, they're so long, I don't even see you. And I'm like, I guess crewing, he would see me more. But I think I do think more people do it unsupported than you think. So like last year I went the AC 100, the Angeles Crest 100. I went up to one of the aid stations because we have a friend who does like the mile 40 aid station every year. So I went up there just like hang.
Cute.
And it was so cute. And we got to like, I saw the start list and it lists out everyone who like crewed versus uncrewed. Cause I guess I think they do awards differently maybe. Cause like, it's not fair that a crewed person would be, awarded the same as an uncrewed, whatever. But I think it was like, I feel like there were more people uncrewed. Not like a ton, but it was like maybe 50-50. So
interesting.
It's possible. I can't imagine. I mean, there's good aid stations, I'd imagine, at some of these races, but I can't imagine running. I can't even imagine running 50 miles.
What is like the longest run you would ever yearn for?
So right now, I can envision myself. I could envision a 50K. That's like in the realm of possibility. I think that I'd probably want to do it at some point because it'd be cool to say, oh, I did an ultramarathon. But then like sometimes when I'm trail running, I'm like, this is awesome. I was like, I could do this forever. So I'm like, maybe I could do more. I don't know. But I always get injured and hurt my knees. So
well, doing more runs on the trails would probably help with injury prevention.
That's true. And I'm like literally walking most of it. So you know how that is.
I feel like that helps. Yeah. I mean, all the points you said are really good. And I remember I did a podcast once and I'm pretty sure they had a crew business where they connect people. Happy Endings Trail Crew. Yes. So I'm pretty sure they have a crewing company or crewing business where they like connect runners to like help each other crew. So that could be something to look into.
That's so cool.
But I feel like it's like finding runners in the community, like joining a trail running group and then being like, oh, who's doing this race? Because maybe you can find somebody. I wonder if you can use somebody to crew that's crewing other people.
That's true. Maybe you could.
A double purpose crewer. That's a lot.
It just seems like so much admin. Like I complain about triathlon and like
so much admin.
All the gear. But it's like at this point, I know what gear I need. And it's just like when you look at it, it's like one backpack of gear plus like my bike.
And you're not eating like PB&Js. You know what I mean?
For that, that's crazy. Yeah, you need like a full kitchenette. You need like
you need like
20
a
pack
stove
of
top.
socks. Yeah, like they're cooking. I'm like, it seems like, I mean, again, very cool. I'm very happy for those people, like the people who run 100-mile. I
think I have to do a 50 miler once in my life. Like, I think I have to.
No, you know what? I think you do. I think you do. And I think you can. And I'll crew for you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'll crew for you if you do one too.
Oh my God.
And you know what, Bradley? Maybe we'll see you and we'll crew for you if we're around you.
Bradley.
Bradley's cool. Okay. Well, wait, why did I say it like that? Like I was on a work call or something. Okay. Well, I think that was like a really good episode. I'm just kidding.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back. Like, anyway. Yeah. Anyways, what are you doing with the rest of your day?
Well, I have to post something for Zwift.
Nice.
3 minutes ago, but that's okay. It's fine. Working, swimming, and that's packing, I guess.
Showering.
I keep forgetting I leave tomorrow.
Yeah,
I will be showering.
Tomorrow. What time's your flight?
11 p.m.
Ooh.
The red eye.
It's so red ball.
The red ball. The only flight that, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. The only direct flight from LA to Cincinnati, literally there's like one and it's the red eye. And then coming back to Cincinnati to LA, the only direct is at like 6 a.m. Which is great because then you get out at like 8, but at 6 a.m. is really fucking early.
Gain hours. Yeah, and you have to be there early.
Yeah.
Because it's an airport.
Yeah. You wake
at
up
least
at
you have a TSA pre.
Yeah, and if I don't check a bag, it's like I can just breeze on through. Because like Cincinnati airport's fucking crazy sometimes. You're like last time I was home in July, I had checked a bag. And I remember like I got to the airport and I'm Delta, whatever. And I wasn't pre-check yet, but I got there. First of all, they opened the airport at 6. So everyone in the fucking airport has to go through security. So the whole line's like backed out around the building. Everyone is in line to check a bag. And I was like, I was like 2 hours early and I was like, I'm going to miss my flight. I didn't, but I was like crazy. And so I was standing there and there was like a sign. And then I was in that line forever. And I realized I could be in the other line because I'm like a Delta credit card person. I had like platinum, silver, whatever the fuck. And I was like,
can you get into lounges with that? The Delta lounges?
Okay, so the card I have is really good. and I get like free flights and all this stuff. But I don't think that I think the next one up is the lounge one. I'm like, I feel like, but the yearly annual fee is like so fucking high.
Dude, the yearly
But might be worth
the
it.
yearly annual fee of the Sapphire Reserve card, I think just went up like $1,000, and I really need to check that before I re-up it, because I'm like,
Okay.
I don't think the benefits outweigh the cost. It used to,
Jesus.
but I used to
Yeah,
go to
that's-
like the lounges and eat like the average food.
You're like, I'm better than everyone else.
It was like wilted kale. I'm like, hell yeah.
I know. I think my card's like $250. It might be like $250 or $500. I don't know. I like change cards, but it's like, it's a lot. The annual fee. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if what I'm getting is worth it, but I feel
No, I'm literally
better.
gonna look that up after this. Yeah, you feel
Look it
better with
up.
a thick card.
Yeah, it's a thick card. I'm like,
Yeah.
bitches. Yeah. So anyway, and on that note,
we will see you
next
Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.